everyone and welcome to Fresh from My Garden. Today I'm doing an unboxing of a couple of lotus tubers that I purchased on Facebook Marketplace. So I had purchased a tuber previously and I have planted them in our tub, water tub in which we had few other water plants growing. So I'll share a video of how to plant these lotus tubers, and I'll also share an unboxing of these. So what I had purchased earlier was the drop blood lotus, and the seller didn't have other varieties and I was looking for a few other varieties too. So here I have the yellow peony and another variety, the Ying Thai. So I hope I'm saying the name correctly because I'm growing lotus tubers for the first time. And the first one that I purchased was packed very well and it came in really good condition. So I'll share a picture of that, though I didn't get a chance to do an unboxing video of that. So let's see how this has been packed, and then if it has been packed really well, then I'll share links in the description so that anybody in Bangalore can purchase these lotus tubers from the Facebook Marketplace. So here I have two tubers of lotus. I have already planted the drop blood lotus inside our tub, and these are two other varieties. So as you can see, it's bubble wrapped and it is packed quite well. This is in a Ziploc bag. So the last time I didn't get an opportunity to plant them right away because I needed to clean the tub before planting it, and I had to wait until the weekend because my husband is really busy during the week. So now the tub is ready and I already have one lotus tuber planted in it. So I'm going to plant the other two right away. So these are the two tubers that I purchased, and they look healthy. A piece has broken off, but apart from that, both these tubers are quite healthy and they already have a few leaves on them. On taking a closer look at both the tubers, they seem healthy, but this one is broken in the middle. It has been damaged, so I'm not sure if it will grow well, but I'm going to plant it anyway and hope that it grows well. Now, this is the drop blood lotus tuber that I purchased a few days back, and I'm going to be planting it in a tub in our garden that has a lot of water hyacinth plants. So, water hyacinth is a really invasive plant and it has taken up the entire tub and it's also overflowing from the edges. So I'm going to clean up that tub and get rid of a lot of these water hyacinth plants. This is a big tub that we purchased to grow lotus plants, but we just added a couple of water hyacinths and they just overgrew and took up the entire space. So I have removed a few of them and placed them in a few other containers, and we're going to get rid of the rest of these water hyacinth plants. So there is a lot of cleaning that needs to be done, and because I find it difficult to do it alone, I'm going to just leave this tuber in this tub for a few days until the weekend, and then my husband is going to help me clean it out and then we are going to plant this together. There are a lot of aquatic plants available in nurseries these days, but a lot of them are very invasive and can damage water bodies or water ponds. So it's better to keep such plants contained in small containers like these so that they don't spoil our ecosystem. So we just got a couple of these plants from the nursery and now it has just taken over the entire tub. Now, over the weekend, we got an opportunity to clean up this tub, and this water has a lot of micronutrients in it, and it can be used like a biofertilizer to water the other plants in our garden. So, we're just getting rid of all the water and saving some of the water hyacinth plants, but we are going to get rid of the rest of them. So, as you can see, they're really invasive and they have taken up the entire tub. So once the tub is cleaned out, it's ready for planting the tubers. And when we are planting the lotus tubers, we need to add one layer of compost or cow dung manure, the second layer topped with mud or clay. So, if clay is not available, you can use regular mud. And then we need to top this up with a layer of sand. So, adding sand will help the mud not get mixed up and spoil the water, and it will help to sediment the soil at the bottom. So, if sand is not available, we can just use regular mud or clay and then carefully place these tubers and bury the tuber part of it into the soil. So, let the leaves and the stems stay above the soil so that they don't get rotten and slowly fill up the tub with water. When we are planting these tubers, we need to be a little gentle because the tubers are soft and they can get damaged easily. So, in this tub, I have not filled the water until the top because I was waiting for a couple more tubers that I needed to plant in these. And after a few days, I started to see new leaf formation on these tubers. So, this is the tub in which I am going to be planting the other two tubers that I have unboxed today. And this tuber seems to be doing well because it has started to produce new leaves. And the fertilizer that is usually given for lotus plants is NPK granules. So, wrap some NPK granules in a piece of paper and bury them in the soil because over a period of time, when we add fish to this pond, we don't want the fertilizer to harm the fish. So, the NPK fertilizer needs to be buried in the soil along with the tubers. So now I have the three tubers that have been planted into this container, and hopefully I'll get to see more new leaves on these plants. Now, a few days after planting, I can see new leaves on the two tubers that I planted, and also a lot of new leaves on the first tuber that I planted. So, it will take a few more weeks for all the leaves to grow big, and also maybe a couple of months before this plant starts blooming. So stay tuned for more updates from our garden, and as this lotus blooms, I will definitely share updates and the blooms from our lotus pond. Hope you found this video useful. Please don't forget to support us and subscribe to our channel for more gardening related videos. Thanks for watching Fresh from My Garden.